and you're just like me, I'm just like you. You walk like me, I walk like you. You dance like me, I dance like you. And you dream like me, I dream like you. So, whenever you look into that mirror, you better be proud of yourself before somebody else tells you that they are very proud of you. And if life gives me an opportunity, I would still like to be that 19-year-old self with the same brain, with the same assets, with the same resources, with the same experiences that I have. Never have I ever been this excited to create a video before. I have been thinking a lot about it lately, and now I think it's high time I should talk about it. I have recently read two books, and now I realize why we girls, women, should choose themselves first before they choose somebody else, before they let somebody else into their lives. So, if you are someone who will choose self growth over attention, who will choose self respect over love, this video is specifically for you. Why we need to talk about it? Because it's not your husband, it's not your father, it's not your brother, it's not your mother, but it's you who is going to buy that mockingbird for you. So, this is to let you know that you are your own savior. So, whenever you look into that mirror, you better be proud of yourself before somebody else tells you that they are very proud of you. I recently read two books, first one being from one of my favorite writers, Kanta Bharti ji, and the book is Ret Ki Machli. I know one of my subscribers suggested me this book, and I was all in tears while reading this book. What a tragedy! What a tragedy! A woman loves, gives everything that she has to someone else, and never thinks twice. But then, sudden change of events, and now she has nothing. Whatever she gave was just nothing to the other person. They just changed out of the blue. And now she's left with nothing but disgrace. She's left with nothing but tragedy. Why? Why so? The second book that I read was from another writer. She's from Egypt, and she late a writer, I would say. Her name is Nawal El Sadwi. I absolutely love her, love listening to her speeches, and I would highly recommend to you guys also to check her out. She was an Egyptian writer, feminist, doctor, and an activist. And her book, Woman at Point Zero, I have read this book. And this novel talks about a woman called Firdaus and the tragic story of Firdaus. She was crushed by patriarchy in her own household, and because of the societal hypocrisy and being absolutely unaware of everything, how she had to go through sudden, tragic events, and how men have always been so unworthy and undeserving for her. And this story is very tragic because it talks about a struggle of a woman who has nothing of her own. So before you give it all to somebody else, build it for yourself. I'm not going deep into these books because I will have a separate review for them, but let's talk about why we are here today. We are here to tell you that you need to choose yourself before you choose somebody else. When you think of a man, what comes to your mind? Let me tell you. When I think of a man, nothing comes to my mind. I know whenever given an opportunity, a man would always choose himself, and so should you. It's high time. The generations of women, our generation, is not going to follow those generations of women. Those generation of women have sacrificed themselves. They have given their all so that our generation can thrive, so that we can become something that we want to, so that we can pursue our dreams. So don't let it go in vain. If you have the opportunity, if you have the resources, make the most out of it. Before you give your heart, your mind, your soul to somebody else, make sure that you are at your best. Make sure that you're following your gut feeling, what is coming from within you. Is it shouting? Is it screaming? Is it screaming at the top of your lungs? It is telling you that you should follow your dreams, or whether you should go to that person, or whether you should do something else. To be honest, when I think about my 19-year-old self, I am suddenly so proud of myself because that 19-year-old self had nobody to guide her, but she was figuring it all on her own, and she had values. Today, what I am, what I will be, is because of my 19-year-old self, and I'm always going to be proud of her. She was utterly blunt. Whenever she saw some injustice, she just didn't give in. She was not somebody who would follow utter bullshit. She would never believe in nonsense. And she was very direct. Like, let me give you an example. I was creating content on LinkedIn constantly, and I was being asked from collaborators if you would like to collaborate for a paid collaboration. Not that I did not needed money. I absolutely needed a lot of money, as much as I could, because I was also a college student. But I still cannot believe the fact that I said no to a lot of them just because I didn't believe in their product, just because they told me you just have to post about us. You don't have to use our product. You just have to post and we'll pay you for that. And I said no because I was building a community. I was not building an audience to just throw anything at their faces. And I still, till date, I don't know who am I at this point, but my 19-year-old self, she was absolutely brilliant. She was incredible. And if life gives me an opportunity, I would still like to be that 19-year-old self with the same brain, with the same assets, with the same resources, with the same experiences that I have. So when I tell you why you need to choose yourself, because whenever whenever somebody else will ask you to change, and you know that it's for you, it's for your good, the right person will never ask you to shrink yourself to become somebody else. They will always ask you to become the best version of yourself, even if it takes a little bit of changing. They won't ask you to abandon yourself all by yourself, but they will ask you to change yourself a little bit, to adjust, so that you both can lead a good, happy life. So, end of the thoughts, I will just say that build your life, chase your dreams, run after your dreams, do whatever it takes, but never give up on your dreams, and become the most powerful version of yourself. I would still want to give it a shot. I would still like to become my 19-year-old self if life gives me an opportunity. She was brilliant. See you in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.